Welcome back to Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey with your host Alex, also known as Solinus Dracone. I feel like we've done most of what we want on this side. I'm actually going to do a little bit more local exploring now that I look at things, because just doing a gigantic loop of the jungle seems like a bit of a waste when we can start from much closer places. So originally I was planning to move us along to our newer home, but that's not as realistic a thing. At least it's not as well thought out a path. So I'm going to try and reach all the places that are easiest to reach from here. And of course, focus on that. I should still have, yes. So we're going to go on a little bit more of a local exploration here. I don't think we'll be encountering any new animals. We've encountered all the new animals that we're likely to encounter. So it's just a matter of cleaning up what's in this portion of the world. So I'm going to go up there. That's going to be a little bit of a climb, perhaps. But it's going to be fine. We're going to do just fine. And of course we're going to get a free top-up of our neuronal energy, which is good. Just for conquering fear of the unknown. And here's another spot we could go for some more obsidian. I don't feel like we're going to be spending enough time in this spot to really justify going for all that, so... Alright, this looks like as far as I can reasonably go without climbing, so let's just get on it. And I'm still holding down the alert button and the A button in order to climb as fast as possible. It's taking up so little stamina that I can do this for hours. I just want to discover everything that there is to discover. That's part of the point of this game. Because it's one of the things that honestly does kind of get you the most as far as evolution points. But while we're in the area, let's keep an eye out for any new edibles that we might come across. No, those are cocos. I know what those are. Let's see. Ah, mud puddle. Mud up if you got it. There you go. Make me less detectable by smell. And protects me against the heat and the bleeding. Which, honestly, the heat's not a problem in the jungle. You don't run into heat in the jungle in this game. Ah, but I see a tree up ahead that is going to have some stuff that I need to discover. Let me just grab one off of here. I believe this is a date. Yep. Honestly, not that great a food source, simply because as a fruit, it's likely to make you ill. So let's just discover this. The Jut Out Boulder Oasis. Okay, so all the rest I think I'm going to discover... Yeah, I'm going to go down this way and start discovering stuff in this direction. And then when I come around the other direction, after finding another home that I consider to be a very good home in this area, then we'll probably be finishing up the jungle. Let me do a little bit of sniffing too. Sniffing's good. Sniffing, you know, it gets you a lot. Like, I just sniffed a mango tree, and boom, filled out my rationalization. Okay. Let's go for the nearest one of these. And yeah, it's just kind of working your way around, getting all of the things that are actually practical to get. But we are eating up the jungle, so to speak. We are making pretty good time on this. So with my enhanced swimming, should be no problem at all to get across this. Yes, indeed. These birds, just the small birds, they don't matter. They ain't gonna cause you any trouble. Oh, whatever. Oh god, so I gotta deal with fear of the unknown in this area again, huh? It might have been better to go exploring as an elder, but what you gonna do? Think he wants a piece. Alright! If it's a piece you want, it's a piece you'll get. Here's the whole meal, sucker. And that is a dead kitty. Alright, butcher it and grab its bone. Don't be dirty. Ah, come on. Need to stop letting up on the A button in the middle of this stuff. And I don't need you, so go away. Likewise. Be meat for something else. There you go. Okay. Alright. This one's going to be a sight situation probably, but let me sniff up as much as I can. I want to get my sense of smell leveled up if possible. Alright, now sight. Okay, surroundings rationalized. Let's head toward it then. Whee! 20 times fear of the unknown. Conquer it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get back up here on this. Now that I don't have fear of the unknown being a weight on my back. All I've got is babies on my back. Let's try and get back up here to where we can actually discover something. Did I really set a point for all the way up there? Okay then. Let's go grab what's ever all the way up there. Always on the verge of doing something, never quite getting it done. That to me feels like as far this way as I want to go. Oi! Alright then. Bonk! Get bonked on. And yes, you can kill a snake with the bonkin' bone. I just want to give it a little something to think about. God almighty. Every time it feels like we're going to get something done, this nonsense creeps up. And now I've got panic. Oh, but the snack is eating the pig, so that's fun. free evolution points. I'm about to go to Hysteria. Yep. Alright, so, plans didn't go to plan as much as we thought they would. That's okay. I'm just gonna stick my stuff down here and let's just go ahead and sleep through till morning. And I'll probably be sending out an elder for the rest of this. All the same, it is worth getting stuff. It is worth getting your skills up. And, you know, we ran out of dopamine fairly quickly there. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and start working on some of our dopamine boosters. Just some of the things that are going to get us dopamine by doing them. Like, yeah. Less fear for unknown areas. I think we could use a bit of that. Okay, that's 3. Intimidation. All the intimidation stuff, and I don't care. Yeah, let's get our thrusting aim up. Never forget that while you're still leveling stuff up, you can get better things like success of an attack. That's good to get up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, it might just be worth passing a generation. I don't know. We'll have to see. Sure, do it. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch to an elder. Let the adults stay at home, but I will sleep through until morning. It is time for Grampa to earn his glory. I feel like I've got enough going on here that Grandpa should be just fine wandering around. So let's just head back in that direction, and fear of the unknown won't be a problem anymore. I will probably want to stop and eat a little bit, though. So let's just put the bone down and eat ourselves some cot leaves. Because cold and bone breaking are something that I'm going to run into. And he seems fairly hungry. Alright, oh, hi! You are Stalkor? No, you don't, buddy. You're not hobbling, but, screw it. So, Stalkor. Stick-ass. Okay, I didn't even see him coming. Well, good, let him. Older monkey is wiser, more wily. I'm going to try and get up to that high point again and see if this time I can actually make it count. A little bit of mud wouldn't go amiss. Mud is a miracle after all. Excellent. The idea is go up to the highest spot and then work your way down, and then, I don't know, profit. We are profiting our species, though. And it is very likely that, probably at the end of this episode, or at least, you know, at some point during it, I will be going ahead and just, you know, evolving. Because sometimes you've said enough, you know what I mean? You've done enough. Enough has been occurred that it's time to just advance. Just a little rest. I doubt I'll be running into thirst problems too soon. I'm just gonna ignore Big Snack. You know, I don't need to get into a fight with everything. I do hear a stone, but the stone is redundant. Let's go. Speedy climb. This is probably as far in this direction as I am going to go, at least in this direction. I've been going kind of counterclockwise around the area so far, and then I'm going to start going clockwise. And you don't need babies to, you know, develop your neurons. It's not a matter of developing them. But I believe this is the orchard. Yep, the orchard. Which means that I am not far from the father tree, which is another potential for the highest point in the jungle. I am not that far from some things that will really be, you know, the marker for I've went far enough. So let's just finish out this little circuit and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, I'd call this more than the halfway point of the trip around the jungle. Because that right there is the Crocodiles Island. Here, this is, I believe this is the Great Lake. Yep, they call this the Great Lake. That other lake was much greater. Going down the falls is not a bad thing. Doesn't really impact anything of importance. Whee! Splish. They say that swinging along the branches is a good way to avoid predators, but I don't think... Again, I've never really made use of the swinging, and I don't feel like there's enough trees to swing on in the game long term that it's really worth investing in. That right there. We might as well go there. Aha. I did just pass something that I don't know what it is. Crocodile, I've killed one of you. Alright, this is the Crocodiles Island. It is actually a site that a meteorite will spawn when, I believe when we actually do the father tree. Okay, yeah, this is a fishing spot, so I might as well sniff it. Just anything you can discover makes your job easier. So, alright, let's get back to camp, and then we are going to begin our journey in the other direction. I don't think I need to pause recording for this. This is the journey. But Grandpa's holding up fine. You see him, he's got it all going on. You know, he's not slowed down one little bit. No fear of the unknown for Gramps. What is his name? Le. That's kind of boring. I know I can change the names, but there is literally no point to that, considering that every monkey in the game is dead by the time you finish it. You have more monkeys die than will ever live. Maybe that's not how things work, I don't know. Anyways, we're here. I'm going to just drop off my stuff. We're going to have a nice nap. I think probably that's enough water, but let's just make sure everybody's all unthirsted. And I'm going to do what I do, sleep through till early morning. Four in the morning. And let's get ourselves just nicely watered up. Food we can take care of when we get where we're going. We need to drink. Just keep going until that ends. And then just let everybody have their fill, I think. Alright. Everybody, let's go. Come on. It is time to proceed. I will want to go ahead and grab my rock, though. Alright. Onward. Let's see if every monkey can grab a stick. Just gonna put my rock down for a second. Looks like they're going all the way over there. Okay, swap and ook. Strip. Ook. Swap and ook. And for me, I'm gonna sharpen my stick. Okay, time to make our way around the water. We could probably cut across the lake. That might save us a wee bit of time. Old man's on the job, though. Yeah, that's gonna be our goal for the moment. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's head towards that goal. Looks higher up than it actually is. It's actually fairly low. I'm expecting a tiger. I'm expecting Le Stalker at some point. Honestly, I just find it better to stick to land as much as possible. Swimming's what you do when you need to get across. I'm trying to go around. I'm gonna stop and rest. Let old man catch his breath. It is a fine, misty morning. Just gonna quickly check. Yep, looks like we've got several destinations. I'm just gonna mark them off. We've already mapped out more or less the heart of the jungle area. It's not a huge area. None of them are really huge areas. I guess some of them are pretty big. But it's not insurmountable. Just pause, make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, I think we're fine. There's a nice little opportunity to run along a fallen tree, but I am not the smartest of monkeys. No point stopping and grabbing honey. You can sometimes get stung by the bees. That is a possibility. Yeah, this is an oasis. I don't consider it worth getting into. But we are going to have to go up in order to discover more lucrative ground. I say lucrative. We have to go up. Because this is the high part of the jungle. The jungle is, I'd say, the most vertical of areas in the game. Alright, pause. Take a look around. Rest. Probably gonna need to eat soon. But our next goal is through this area. Let's see if there's anything to eat under here. No, that's just more basalt, which is nice. It's just not what I'm going for right now. The downside of traveling with Gramps is that you don't get, because you're not conquering your fear of the unknown, you don't get neuronal energy fill-ups. That's good. And I guess that guy didn't grab a stick. And because he didn't grab a stick, he gets to eat. If the right hand is filled, they're not able to eat. We're doing fine. Up. Screw off. Fear of the unknown holds nothing against fear of the monkey. It does cause a little bit of dopamine drain being under all this scrutiny, but it is honestly not that big a worry. So alright, I believe this is another one. And we can see our next couple destinations already. Split Waterfall Oasis. Anything more in this direction? No, we don't have to worry too much about the vertical on this side. Although, I should go down and check out whatever that is. I mean, this is the idea, you explore. I said it in the very first episode, exploration and survival. Granted, I'm going to have to do quite a bit more climbing. I'm not quite close enough to that to properly discover it. This should be good. Yeah. Alright, now that up there, I'm not gonna bother marking for the moment. Let's just see. I've marked out a couple places. Okay, this is close. But yes, I am fast running out of places in the jungle to discover. Where the rivers meet. Isn't that poetic? Okay. Look around, look around. I've discovered those spots already. So that means I must be making good time. Oh gosh. Careful when jumping in the water. You can go places you didn't wanna. Yep, that's our old home all the way over there. We're starting to get close to the new home, though. And I say new home, we're not going to live there long enough at one go before an evolution is going to send us in the opposite direction. Pathing. That is the Lone Kapok Oasis. Okay, I'm tired. I should just stop and rest. There we go. That's the downside of Grandpa. He gets tired a little easier. Okay, little shelter from the rain. I'm really not worried about it. I think we're getting pretty close up on the actual new home. Just climb some irregular rock faces. It's raining in game. Wish it were raining in Houston. It has been a scorcher. Okay, check it out, check it out. And no, we'll find our way, we'll find it. I'm gonna go around the rock here. I feel like that would be more productive than just trying to scale it. Yeah, see, there you go. Who is it? Oh, Big Snack. Alright, you need... Oh, God, I am tired. Let's see if I can discover despite Big Snack. Yes, I can. Let's just put another little bit of fear into him. I guess it's not enough. Just that squish. And it's always nice when it's right by a branch that you can turn back into a sharp stick. Okay, you can actually back out of an alteration. It's not that hard. Just let go of the L1 button. Alright, we're doing fine. We're fine. We're A-okay. Getting really close. Actually, I believe this tunnel leads to it. Short episode so far. Yes, this is the new home. I forget what it's called. Under the Cliff Oasis. Really good spot. Nice and sheltered. All the good stuff. So I'm going to drop my sticks over here. This is going to be my little work area. The rest of the time that we're spending in the jungle is going to be working out of this base of operations. Alright, Ook, everybody drop your stick. This is base camp for right now. Grandma's tired over there, you can see her stumbling. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright. Okay, you're not getting away. No, you're not. I'm gonna kill you with just a straight up ass rock. Ooh, not a very good strike. Oh, no, you don't. You don't get very good hits with the regular rocks, but I want this guy dead. There you go. A little BAM sound when you finally kill him. That's what you get! Now then. It's not at home until we set up our sleeping arrangements. So let's just drop down a sleep spot here. And pro tip, when you are setting up the sleep spot, it's where you're standing. When you hold down the Y, it's where you're standing that it'll actually be built. So you want to position yourself accordingly to where you want your sleep spot to be. Settle. And because we've reached it, and the spot is marked off, it is time to go ahead and pass that generation. Let's see, what did we unlock from here? Okay, sleep spot nonsense. Not as useful. Let's just lock in our perks. Okay, our omnivory is locked in this time. Good. And pass the generation. Again with my mute nonsense. 428,000 years. Because we had elders with genetic mutations, it was time to go. Alright, not bad. And hey, Ardipithecus ramidus. Artie. So let's see what we have earned by way of our evolution. And where the heck are we? Okay. Well, we're not in a place I want to be. Everybody, time. Grab your sticks, let's get ready to go. It is not that far of a path. We can make it. Let's go. Yeah, this is that oasis I hit just before reaching under the cliff. But when we get back, it'll be easy enough to just settle and continue along. It is a bit of a pain in the butt to get back there, though, and I don't even know if climbing is... You know what? No, I'm not going to climb right now. Maybe I need to, but not until I get closer. I probably will need to. I know, it's late. Yeah, it's probably time to climb. But when we settle, we're going to find out what it is that we have earned the right to use. Okay, I think that would be an increase to our climbing endurance. And you know what? Climbing a tree is good too. We are going to have to get across. So, yep. Sheer cliff face up and on. Yeah, best that we did it here. I hear boars. Y'all can screw off. Now this spot right here actually isn't a bad spot to settle down either. There's cover, there's food around here, there's obviously water. So, you know, if you want to just set up a place that's not actually at a memorable location, you're perfectly capable of doing that. You know what, I'm going to take the basalt. Swap, ook. Pick up basalt. Swap, ook. It'll not hurt to have basalt at the new camp. Mud puddle. Don't need. Oh hey, look, basalt. Hello. God. Ugh. Alright, swap back again. Ook. Everybody pick up all the basalt you can hold. Basalt chopper is always worth more than obsidian scraper. Alright, we're good. Let's roll. It is the wee hours. But hey, we got our daily stalker attack out of the way. So I think we'll be fairly safe to finish up. Eventually, my dudes will get good enough to defend themselves. Oh god, do I have to climb some more? Yeah, I do, okay. Alright, well, up we go. That is the downside of trying to get back home. And yes, one of our dudes is bleeding, but that is pretty easy to solve. Yep, okay, here's the... No, here is not the... It's at points like this that you start doing irresponsible things, like what I'm doing right now, which is climbing a whole ass cliff in the middle of the dang wee hours of the day. A cliff that I might not even be able to reach the top of. But you know what? It's a game of pushing it. Sounds like there's a rock up there. I guess that's enough reason to head up. It takes so little to distract me. Just another emerald. I don't care. Alright, let's irresponsibly jump down. Woo! Oh! Severely broken bone. Okay. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do in this world. Walk it off, Grandpa. Ooh, thorns. We'll mess with thorns at a later time. There's another place that I like to do thorns. Fortunately, Gramps is only there to lead us to the new place. We do need to do a little bit of fortification when we're there. Plus, we got to build up those skills to, you know, move better when we're injured. The only thing around here that I know that would heal this would be leaves, like horsetails and cot leaves. And do not eat these mushrooms, they are lies. Although those little bundles that you see there actually are good food. But we'll get to that. We'll cover it. For the moment, I'm going to go ahead and set up. Come on, Grandpa. I believe in you. Okay. Set up our little rock pile. I think that's a pretty goodly amount of basalt. Alright, everybody switch. Okay. So I got a good stick pile, I got a good rock pile. It's just becoming morning. Let's settle. And I think that actually should be enough. When we do the, screw it. I will heal the injured. Alright, who's hurting? Let's use our monkey vision. Okay. Yeah, you're looking raggedy. There you go. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and heal off our injury. Therapeutic medication. Whenever you use something to end an injury that you have, is therapeutic medication. Preventative medication is when you use something to buff yourself. So, let's just at least discover what we got from our evolution. More neuronal energy. Excellent. More stamina and energy. Excellent. More dopamine. We can remember one more item or living being. One more specific location. Movement speed maximized. I am fastest monkey. And I can jump as far as I possibly can. And my movement speed while carrying items is fastest. And I don't need to hit things as many times. And more damage. Excellent. And I can swim faster. Alright, so a very productive level, considering that we did change species from this. I want to thank everyone for watching. Once again, I am Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone, and this has been Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey. Thank you very much and goodbye.